Hey guys, so I figured today we could do kind of a dance tune slash a little bit of a stretch that I like to do. So the first, and also I'm going to point out things behind me because I like doing that. Today we're coming over here. We got, we'll do this one, which is a big Abby Lee Dance Company in black. And it looks really cool, and it pops out a little bit because there's a nail there that is kind of holding the lights in place, and so it pops out a little bit, but I like it, it's cool. Then right here we got Abby Lee Dance Company in red and a tiny cute I'm gonna do this one. We'll do this one because I don't know if I've done it yet, and it's as Life Calls the tune we dance on. Life Calls the tune we dance. Kinda don't understand, but I like it. It talks about dance and it seems pretty good. And I mainly chose it because the light background colors kind of give something cool. Then we got this Abby Lee Dance Company, but this one kind of more like reds and yellows and oranges and black, and it looks really cool. And then we're gonna do this one, Never Miss a Chance to Dance, because that's me. I don't miss a chance to dance. We're gonna pick like 3 or 4 more. Okay, we'll do this one because this was one that I made and it's kind of boring. It just says Lolly on it, and it says Lolly me, meaning I'm Lolly. No, very boring, very basic. I kind of want to do one more from over here. Actually, we'll do like 3 more from over here, and we'll do one under. So over here we got one that says Bella on it because Bella is my best friend. And then above it we have one that says Sam because I love my dog Sam. Makes me happy. And then one that says Dancer because I'm a dancer. And we will pick one. Okay, we're actually going to pick like 3 more because why not? So we got a bigger version of the Abby Lee Dance Company in like black, reds, orange, and yellows because I have a lot of them and I like them. We're going to do this one because this one is a picture of the Ripka twins doing the splits, and it's a really good photo. Last one is this, and this just says Lolly. Now, the one that says Bella on it, the reasoning is because Bella is my best friend. I love her so much. And even though we haven't been, we kind of had a little break, and we are kind of on one where it's just been crazy because right now, she don't know last thing. I'm moving you right there. But we are good friends just because we haven't talked in a little bit. That we're on really good terms, and let me fix something. Sorry, I have a pair blanket that goes on forward because it makes it kind of more soundproof. And then, yeah, we got Sam because Sam is another one of, he's my baby Sam. I love him. And there's so many times when he's just been amazing and cute and makes me a little bit happier. And thinking about how I lost my crush. Then the one that said dancer on it, that one was one that I really like because I'm a dancer and it kind of just relates to me in ways that like I just like it because some of them are just to like fill certain spots of the room. Because that's one thing about me is that when I see a blank wall in my room, I love to like print out photos and make it cute. It's a cheap way to make room decor. So if you're like I really like using, because if you're the type that you have like a room or something and it looks kind of basic and you want stuff on the wall like pictures and stuff, like you can print out photos and you can do it of anyone. Like I do it all the time of like Abby and like JoJo and stuff. Then you got the one that says and Lolly Me, meaning that was one to fill up space, but also because my name is Lolly and it is me. That's actually my nickname, but at this point, when everyone calls me by it, and I like being called that to the point where like when we go to doctor's appointments and stuff, they call me by Lolly, and it's just a name that stuck, and I really like, it works. But also it's me, so like that makes. And then the one that says Lolly up there, that was actually part of the I wish I would have told him sooner set that I don't think actually made in the video, but made a nice background for a really long time, and I kept it because it like was something for that spot, and it works. Like it works, I don't really have a reasoning behind why it's there. I just know I made it and it's in purple and it is what it is and it looks good. But I have a lot of like Abby Lee Dance Company ones in my room, like so many, and that's not even all of them. Because in a way, I like to consider like the Abby Lee Dance Company as my studio, but it's not. Like, as the studio that I take dance from. And it kind of is, but it kind of is. And because technically, I don't go in person. Therefore, like, I don't know if you could count it. But I do the worldwide, which is basically just taking dance classes on Zoom. And, but they're specialty made for, Zoom and stuff. So in a way, I take dance classes on the worldwide, which is done by the Abby Lee Dance Company and stuff. And I really like it. So I have a lot of them also because I just am a big fan. Now, we're doing a little stretch. And by a little stretch, I mean it can be so little. So we're gonna move to that, and that I already kind of warmed up on. And the first thing we are gonna do a deep lunge on the right, and then we're gonna hold that, and I'm gonna count to 15, and then we're gonna come up and do a standing lunge on the right. And then we're going to try to straighten. Well, then we're going to go back down into a deep lunge. But we're going to try to straighten into our splits on the right. Then we're going to come up. And we're going to repeat on the left. And then we're going to do two other things. So let me come onto my mat. So this is a deep lunge. Your right foot should be almost like you're about to step up. That leg should be straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to actually move it forward. I 10, 11, 12, 13, 7. Okay. So I'm now realizing I should fix this room. There we go. Had fix that. Now we're gonna do a standing lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. Now we're gonna slide as far to split. If you can't do one, I am gonna give you tips in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. Okay. And now we're gonna repeat on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're gonna slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, if you don't have your splits, I don't have mine either, but I am really close. I am going to give you the tip that Abby recommends. Kind of out of breath. This is a very important tip that no one, I literally so many people at her that teach at her studio don't even talk about really. Which is overstretching. And you're probably like, what is that? What that is it means you're doing around the same amount that you would be doing just for stretching, but you're actually making a bigger difference. So, ways to do it. If you have, if you're working on side splits, there's a way to do it with stretching ladders. Or I don't have any, but I want that's like my main thing on my birthday list. And if you are working on your front splits, either on your left or your right, I would recommend dance blocks, because they're we got 2 of them for $9 off of Walmart or Amazon or something. And what it's doing is you're actually working on your oversplit instead of your regular splits. But for those who don't know, your splits are flat on the ground. Your oversplit, whatever leg you want, you can use the front or the back. I like using the front, it's easier. Here I feel like I can see it and it's good. It's actually raised up, so instead of being flat, you're actually more up off the ground, and it's actually really good. Abby taught us that. She actually taught me that in a YouTube video, because she posted a YouTube video of a warm-up and stretch, and I loved that YouTube video so much, because at the time, my dream was to be taught by Abby, and then it's crazy because now I'm living that dream and stuff. So yeah. Now, for our final thing, we're going to do kind of a waist and hip thing, which is just twist. And we're going to do 10. And we're going to do 4 different sets, but each set is going to be 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, set number 2 are under like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, like this. Now, I'm going to actually scoop that in so I don't hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then our last one is gonna be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That way we get a little bit of a stretch in this area, and it's really good. On to the dance Q&A. So the first one, because I haven't done this in a while, and I kind of wanted, because a lot dance-wise has changed for me. So the first one is, how close are you to your oversplits, and what does overstretching actually do? Did it help you with your splits? This actually helped me a lot with my splits. Like, I really like overstretching because for me, it's always made sense. Versus for so many people, I feel like it doesn't make sense to them, and I'm like, how does it not? But then, like, they're not me. But yeah, because I'm actually working on my oversplit. I don't have my splits, but last time I tried them, I was so close. And now it's like, now it hasn't really changed much, but that's kind of on me because I did kind of take a little break from that to work more on my leg hold and my tilt, because now I have a tilt. I can do a side tilt. A front tilt I can't do yet. But side tilts are very good. I just need to straighten that supporting leg like a little bit. I like doing it up against like a wall because it's easy for me to like control it, but also like it's easy for me to kind of know like, okay, what needs working on, you know? And that's really good. But overstretching and always has made sense to me because I'm like, it seems like it's my issue with doing splits is getting them on the ground. So an oversplit seems a little like it just makes sense to me for it to be easier, but for some reason it's not for a lot of people, but it always makes sense, and I highly recommend it. The second question is, what are you moving on to now in your dance career? What's the next challenge for your dance career? Right now, actually a lot of things I'm working on a lot. So I definitely have some stuff that, like, I've been working on that I want to continue working on. But I also have, like, stuff that I actually, like, really want to, like, some newer stuff that I'm working on. But the thing that I'm working on the most right now is, and I think today is the day that I'm actually going to succeed at one of them, which is using my face. Because that is something that I really struggle with. I love the performing element, but I always struggle with using my face when it comes to dance because I feel like the entire time my face is boring, and like I definitely in dance class get critiques about that, saying like, oh, like you should really start using your face more or something. And so that is my plan. But that, I think today I really just gotta let go and show that I love dance. And I think that will be fixed. But some of the other stuff that I'm working on is balance, because I need to work on that. That I always struggle with the balance, and yeah. And then like that I'm obviously working on the flexibility in my legs, my hips, my waist. My back flexibility, I would say, is actually pretty good, considering I have, like, basically at this point have like 3 spines, but not really. I have a spine and 2 rods. So like in that sense, you know, like it's not bad. And I feel like my issue with doing back bends are kind of like, then how come you can't do a back bend? And I feel like that's strength. And like, because with back bend, it takes a lot to push up into one, and even just to fall into one takes a lot of strength. You have to have strength, and I feel like I'm still getting used to like how to balance out my weight and strength, and that is working with conditioning and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, and I'm currently, the newest thing that I'm working on is point work. I naturally, we'll get to that. So the next question is we know you just started working on point in ballet. How's that going? What's kind of the deal? I feel like that actually it's going good, I feel like. Today is my first dance class on point, my first ballet class on point. So that is very exciting, you know, like, I feel like I naturally took to it. Like, I feel like there's some people that actually have to work to even just go up on point, versus for me to just go up and back down on point is actually really simple, and I think I'm built for point, in the sense that I just naturally been good at it. The only thing I need to work on is actually holding the balance, or balancing on point without holding onto like the ballet bar, you know. But that falls back on the fact that I have horrible balance. Now, other than that, if you let me hold on to a ballet bar while I'm doing point, I can hold it for a really long time. But the second I let go of that ballet bar, or I'm falling out of it. And I haven't tried turning on point, but that's because turning on point again falls back to I have to hold on to the ballet bar, or else I fall out of it. And so that goes back to balance. But I would say it's going pretty good. Good. The next question is, what is your least favorite class that you are taking with the worldwide, or just in general? What was your least favorite dance related or somewhat dance related class? So it's definitely from the worldwide, and that would be conditioning. I don't like it. And like conditioning, I get the purpose of it, like to strengthen you, because with dance you do gotta kind of be strong and stuff. And that sort of stuff. But I feel like it was definitely conditioning. I hate it with the burning passion. And now, if I couldn't pick that, if I had to pick like a style of dance, I would probably say tumbling. And I would say acro, because acro is like a third for me. But I would say tumbling more, because I'm not good at tumbling. Tumbling involves a lot of tricks and stuff, and it's kind of like, it's similar to it's like doing flips and like I cartwheels and that sort of summer songs. and I always been really bad at that, and and so tumbling is probably the thing that, if out of every style of dance, I don't like tumbling that much. And then I also don't like acro too much. It's not that I don't like it, it's that I'm not good at it, and I go into it knowing that, and so, like, hearing, like, everyone else, like, be told, like, good job, or, like, like, that sort of stuff pushes me and me to work even harder, or for that good job to be for me sometimes. And I feel like it pushes me to the point where I just want it so bad and I work so hard for it that it gets in my head and it's not good sometimes. And it's just not up my alley. So the next question is, what is your favorite class that you take? This one's interesting because it's interesting in the sense that I don't really have an answer, because I'm like, they removed hip hop with Melissa. I never did one of them. I did one time, which was when I did a master class. Because so now there's no hip hop. I feel like I really enjoy contemporary because, like, there's still that performance element a lot. But I feel like if I had to pick, it would be ballet. Only because I'm learning a lot more about ballet now. And it's on a day that actually is really fun. Because I noticed with Mondays, and I know what to expect. Monday is going to be like a lot of technique, a lot of ballet and stuff like that. And then like a combo. Versus Wednesdays, you never know what to expect. And I feel like part of that is because I have done 2 Wednesdays now. And the first one was very interesting and things, like, and very tiring because it went really, really, really late. And then, but yeah, it went late and it was tiring, but also, like, kind of was, like, just the getting used to it. But then my second Wednesday, it was completely different because we had a substitute teacher, or Angela. I love Angela. Like, I wish she was our main teacher. Like, and knowing that, like, I'm probably never gonna get to work with her again. I don't know. Like, unless she, like, takes over again, or they decide to make her the actual teacher, or anyone that works for, like, the worldwide and setting up scheduling and stuff. If you did that, I wouldn't be mad. I would actually be really happy, because, like, Angela was fun. Like, she definitely gave us more, like, the hip hop and that sort of stuff. But I love that. She was, like, my type of teacher, and now I'm like, I was almost upset that we had her as a substitute. And then here's why. I was like, well, dang, now I'm going to want her to be our teacher every Wednesday. Like, got upset because I wanted her to be our teacher. And I'm like, because it's just going to disappoint me now. Because Wednesdays aren't going to be as fun anymore. Because we have our other teacher, who's awesome and incredible and fun, but he's no Angela. And, like, I legitimately, when I found that she was just going to be a substitute, I legitimately almost start crying, because I'm like, well, no, I want her to be our main teacher. Like, so anyone that has the ability to make her our main teacher, or feel free to do that. I would very much appreciate it. But yeah. The next question is, Like, is there ever, like kind of just, like, what, are you learning a lot from it dance-wise? And the answer to that is yes. We do a lot of improvising, and last week, instead of doing combo, we actually did improvising. So, and Angela actually taught us something, which is there's our high space, our medium space, and our low space. Meaning, with improvising, like your high space would be like jumps and turns and things where you're standing up and stuff. And our medium space is like a deep lunge or squats or pliques. You know, something that we're not like standing up, but we're not laying on the ground. And then our low space is like we're laying on the ground doing stuff. And that was really big, and I'm going to keep that forever because I learned so much. And I'm going to answer one more question, which is how has the worldwide been going and your dreams? It's been going good. I feel like it's almost annoying because it feels like I should be over the top excited, and I am. But at the same time, part of me is like, I can't get to that full excitement level. Like, even though, like, these are dreams of mine, like, things come true. And I know why. Because because my mind, there's always a part of my mind that's thinking, and well, this is exciting, you know. Like, you know, a big dream of yours came true. But we're not going to let you think that. We're not going to let you celebrate that. No. Oh, because you lost your crush. So yeah, that situation.